My flying career started when I left school at 18, went into the military in Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe. Flew in the military for 6 years, helicopters, jets, piston engine aeroplanes. Came out as an instructor and came here actually to England to fly pit specials in a formation aerobatic display team. Got into flying high performance monoplanes like this in the mid-80s to do competition flying, aerobatics. In terms of what it takes to get to be able to compete in an air race at this level, I think the main thing is that you need to have enough experience with the machine that everything you do in it is instinctive. So you're very comfortable in a very high performance machine operating in close proximity to obstacles very close to the Earth's surface. The reason I was very keen to go down the direction of getting the MX aeroplane, first of all the 2 and then the S, was because I felt it was the next generation of very, very high performance aerobatic aeroplanes. As you can see on this one, you do have very full span ailerons, which makes it roll incredibly quickly. So we've got an airplane which is stressed to, you can operate all day long at plus and minus 14 times the force of gravity. It rolls at over 400 degrees per second. And this one isn't quite as quick as the MX S, but it'll do 230 miles an hour, something like that in a straight line. What makes this airplane different to all of the others in the air race is that it's all carbon fiber. So you've got an all carbon fiber wing stressed to over 30 times the force of gravity before it breaks. And you've got a carbon monocoque fuselage, which is the only one of its kind in the air race. In order to get the fastest time, what you need is you need to know what the best racing line is. And in flying, that's very different to in wheeled motorsport. Because on, for example, Silverstone, there's a black line where all the cars have been sufficiently on the perfect racing line that it's marked, okay? We have a 2-dimensional track marked out on the ground, but we fly it in 3 dimensions. So to find the perfect line in any wind, bearing in mind that a wind technically changes the shape of a corner, to find the perfect racing line is very, very difficult. And you need to rehearse in your mind exactly where the line is, and you then need to be able to get on the track and fly that line, or as close to that line as you can. So once you've got some data to analyze from some runs that you've done in the track based on what you believe to be the fastest line, which is done by computer models, we pick up pilots' POV with using GoPros. So we have all the footage of the line. We also have we can download data which is being generated in the airplane using gyros, so we can get things like roll rate, G-force, true airspeed, everything you need to compare it to the computer model that you use to analyze the fastest line. And then you get timesheets of yourself from gate to gate, and also other pilots from gate to gate. So what you do is you look in amongst all of that data, you look for strengths and weaknesses, and you just try and find a way to go faster on the next session. We're very much looking forward to Ascot, which is the next race. The pressure is going to be very high because in a home race it always is. So I'm relying on my amazing team to steer me through all the commitments we have and all the things that just consume all your time on the way to that moment when you start the engine and go on the track. So hopefully Ascot will be quite relaxing for me, and we're very much looking forward to it. Should be a very spectacular event, and it's the first overland track of the year, 1 of 4. That's what we've got at Ascot. It should be amazing because we're going to take off from in front of the crowd, we race in front of the crowd, we land in front of the crowd, right there in front of the grandstand. So that should be very, very spectacular. So hopefully we can win it.